John Arter along with Gene Young, ready to bring you the doubleheader as the Bruins of Kellogg invade Bartell's Roadie. The Bruins won the tip, and Morgan Giddings, trying to save the ball from going out of bounds on a steal, loses control. Will still be Bruin ball.
Before we get Texas, I wanted to say that John Rockham is not a speech teacher here. He's an athletic trainer and a very good one at that.
The lean in doesn't go. The putback does for Varenhurst. Now Giddings across the midcourt line. Williams. Now Freeland, three-point shot is good. Gene, I think we found our one of our three-point shooters on the Jayhawk women's team. She shot. Go ahead.
I really liked the intensity they played last game.
Yes.
Coaches said they weren't playing hard. They probably spent as much time on the floor diving for balls, and that's good to see.
Freeland has a pretty good percentage there behind the arc. She knocked down about 3 of them on Wednesday night. Williams, ball taken away. Quickly down court, Van Tilburg. She'll leave it there for Petty. Kaminer in the paint. Shot up, does not go for Varenhorst. Jayhawks ball. Giddings on the far wing. Freeland back to Giddings. Williams driving baseline, puts the shot up and in.
Williams had a dozen rebounds halfway through the game, and she's about, 5'4", 105 pounds, and she's a scrapper. Took most of them just hustling and boxing out well and going after the ball.
Kaminer to Petty. Varenhorst down low is fouled by Caverly.
Mentioned many times Jayhawks are not a big team, and the young lady at the line right now, 5'10" freshman from Ludington High School, and she's a big, strong young lady. Going to have to keep her off the boards offensively and defensively.
Dierka misses on the first free throw. She drains the second. 5-3 Muskegon. Kellogg in a 2-3 zone. Williams over to Giddings. Matthews. Ooh, a long pass there to Freeland in the corner. Now Matthews just outside the free throw line is good.
Good start for the Jayhawks.
Yes.
They struggled the first half. Their last game shot about 25%, but got a good start tonight.
Cross-court pass to Van Tilburg. Kaminer. Rebounded by Matthews. Freeland. Nice pass to Giddings. Giddings has her shot blocked as she went towards the hoop. Jayhawk ball, 23 on the shot clock.
Gotta move.
Williams cuts across the lane. It looks like Kaminer kind of stepped in, gave a nice little hockey check. She'll get called for the foul. Williams at the line. Williams good on the first free throw. She makes them both. Varenhorst puts it off the glass and is called for the offensive foul. No basket.
Got to give the defense credit on that. They stayed there and got back, but took the punishment and the turnover.
Williams. Freeland. Matthews, a little give and go. Caverly has her shot blocked from behind. Bruins the other way. Cannot save it. The save goes right to Williams. Williams immediately goes to the hoop and lays it in.
Good drive to the basket. She's very quick and has lots of confidence in her dribble.
That was nice, Gene, that during transition, she saw that she was able to go right towards the basket.
Yeah.
Outside shot, three-point shot doesn't go for Schaefer. The save right to a Bruin, and Petty puts it in off the glass.
She had a chance to let that go out of bounds and chose to rescue it into the arms of the opponent, a Bruin, and gave up an easy 2 points.
Freeland from three. Hits her second triple of the night. We have a timeout. 5:50 left to go here in the first period. Our score is Muskegon 14 and Kellogg 5. Well, as we have a moment, Gene, let's explain to our viewers a new rule this year. The women's basketball does not no longer play two halves. They have 4 periods, 10 minutes each. And they also have abolished the 1-and-1 free throw. After 5 fouls during a period, you get 2 free throws.
And in our orientation, mandatory orientation meeting, that was not mentioned at all.
No, it wasn't.
We had to tell the people on the air last game that
Yeah.
we now and fully understand it.
And you and I both asked questions. Is there anything else we need to know?
I went home and checked my notes.
Yeah.
And nobody talked about it.
My goodness, it's not like them to miss that, Gene.
We got it now.
Yes, we do. Kaminer. Williams is fouled. Schaefer couldn't get out of the way there as Williams was heading back down court. Third team foul on the Bruins. Jayhawks, the inbound on the near side. Long three-point attempt does not go for Hackbart. Kelsey Hackbart now in the game for the Jayhawks, as well as Francesca Cerniglia.
Yeah, there's that height and strength again on a putback.
Williams drives the lane. High arcer, doesn't go. Rebounded by Petty. Schaefer. Pass down into the post. Dish over, and finishing is Petty.
Breaking the basket. Defender took his eye off, she did, and gave up an easy layup.
Nice running leaner by Williams.
Williams having a great start, John.
8 points so far here in the first period, Gene.
Part of it, the Reese Puffer High School, Brandon Berry, the coach.
Caverly trying to press the point there, and it goes off Petty, out of bounds, Muskegon ball. 3:36 left first period. Top of the key. It is drained there by Freeland.
Was that about the 4-3 here early?
Well, that may come soon. That was her third. That was her third.
The team, do they have 4 yet? That's what amazed. I think they had 5 the whole first half last game. Both teams scoring at will.
Foul on Caverly. Gibson gets the bucket.
3:08 left here in the first period. As John mentioned, it'd be 4 10-minute periods.
And Gibson completes the three-point play. Freeland, top of the key. Hackbart. Hackbart behind the arc. 3-point shot is good. Hackbart becomes the second Jayhawk to hit from behind the arc. Petty traveled. Shuffled those feet right in front of the official. Williams. Hackbart. Nice move in the paint. Unable to convert. Turnaround doesn't go for Todd, but she is fouled on her second attempt. She'll go to the line to shoot two.
Todd, I like the way she missed her first and got the offensive rebound and went right up in the face and knew that she could have a good chance of being fouled, and now she's going to have 2 free throws. Good aggressive play by the...
Good free throw shooting by the Jayhawks as she knocks down the first free throw.
Brittany Todd is from Cedar Springs High School, a 5'11 sophomore.
Makes them both the city of red flannels.
Yes.
Petty over to Kiera Petty. Gibson, 3-point arcer, off the iron, saved by Schaefer. And down in the paint, Barenhorst went up with a shot or tried to and was fouled.
Barenhorst is from Ludington High School, just up the road about 60 miles.
She makes good on the first and probably another 120 miles to Battle Creek from here.
Ludington, the home of Pete Tillison. If anybody listening knows who Pete Tillison is, they've got to be 70-plus years old. He played at University of Michigan.
Will they win tickets to the next Jayhawk basketball game?
That was about 8 or 9 presidents ago.
Offensive foul on Muskegon.
Push off, and the official caught it.
They gave some bad numbers to the scorers table.
Well, that's on Kellogg.
If that's on Kellogg, then they're in the wrong area of the court.
Yeah,
they need to come back.
Yeah. Good to see 2 female officials tonight. I think being a female game, that be nice to have. And Leroy Hackney, the third person.
Yes.
Well, he's been at it. We've been calling his name several decades, John.
He'll like to hear that.
I may ask him at halftime.
Using the measurement of decades, how long have you been here?
How many decades have you officiated in?
Todd misses on the first attempt. And she drains the second free throw. 11-point lead for the Jayhawks. Gibson. On the baseline, trying to kick it out was Kaminer. Jayhawks come away with a steal. Morgan Giddings pulls up, uses the glass, doesn't go. Offensive board by Todd. In and out. Gibson with a rebound.
2 good chances.
Yes.
I know. I did know.
Gibson. Petty. Rebounded by Cerniglia. She'll leave it for Giddings. Freeland almost pulled the trigger on another tray. Giddings, top of the key. Hackbart. Whistle. Foul's on Schaefer, her second.
It's a break hard. She kind of lost control, but somebody reached in and fouled her. She's going to be at the free throw line. You know, one thing I saw last game is Amanda Parker really went to the bench, and the kids produced. So I think some of the kids that weren't getting a lot of minutes are going to get minutes tonight because they played quite well off the bench.
Right.
It's a good sign. It takes a while to develop that deep bench in your season.
Hackbart sings them both. And that has to be very helpful to Coach Parker, being confident in players coming off the bench.
Yes.
Now Gibson driving on Todd. Todd's called for the foul. Her first. Team's fourth. Bruins the inbound under their own basket. Petty. And a travel on the near side. Muskegon ball. Shot clock is off. Giddings. Todd. Pass into Cerniglia. Shot does not go. 10 seconds left. Petty along the near side. A drive. Kicks it down low to the other Petty. And we have a whistle. Foul. Again on Todd. Brittany gets 2 quick fouls here in the last minute.
She's quite a force in that center. I think Amanda's going to have to perhaps get her on the bench the rest of the bit. For her to pick up 3 in this first half, so she is going to come out.
Yes, right you are, Gene, as Janaea Matthews checks in.
Mona Shores, young lady. Big game tonight, Mona Shores, Muskegon women. It's got 3 high college level players in that game, John.
And we're at the end of the first period here at Bartels Road. Our score, Muskegon 27 and Kellogg 14. The Jayhawks getting off to a good start, nearly doubling up the Kellogg Bruins, 27-14 as we start the second period of play. Jayhawks the inbound on the near side. Leroy Hackney, the official, will give the ball to Cerniglia. Giddings. Kicks it back out. Now Giddings, 3-point shot is good.
Good shot, Morgan. Giddings will be going to Aquinas College next year on a softball scholarship. Quite a 2-3 sport athlete.
Schaefer, 3-point shot, jump ball. Possession arrow, Bruins. Giddings. Pass down low. Cerniglia is fouled from behind on Petty.
9:23 left here in the second period. Jayhawks continue to have a very comfortable lead and have played very well so far, John. Coaches are very relaxed and like their production.
Cerniglia misses on the first. And drains the second. Kaminer. Bruins to inbound under their own basket. 19 on the shot clock. Pass in. Kicked it back out. Now Petty for three is good. Offensive board, Matthews. Her shot is blocked. Still Jayhawk ball.
Good hustle on the offensive board. Matthews went after it.
That's something that Williams does well, is when she gets the ball, she goes right back up with it very quick. Quick release.
Yes. Reminds me a lot of Dede at Michigan State.
He does it?
There's a little differential in size.
Right.
5'4" versus 6'10",
But Dede goes back down with the ball. She goes back up with the ball. Dede goes back down with the ball because he's 6'10".
That's true. That's very true.
Bruins to inbound. In the corner, Schaefer, a high arcer, hits the side of the backboard. Now the Jayhawks start off a 3-on-2 break. Giddings to Cerniglia. All tied up. Jayhawk ball. Now Williams cuts across the lane. There's Matthews. And a rebound by Van Tilburg. Giddings again off the iron. Matthews with a rebound. Far corner. 3-point shot does not go for McGann. Bruins come away with it. 8 minutes left in the half. Kaminer, bounce pass. And it goes up and in for Van Tilburg.
Jayhawks need a bucket right here. Get their momentum back on offense.
Ooh.
Excellent pass.
Nice break.
Out hustle down the floor, ends up with an easy two.
Timeout, 7:25 left to go here in the first half. Muskegon by 10, 31-21.
What is Colleen's son's first name, Coach? Ryan, that's what it is.
Giddings to Williams. Man-to-man defense. Now Giddings pulls the trigger on a three. A little bit long. Rebounded there by Varenhorst. Petty with the drive. Kicks it over. Laid it up and in is Gibson.
Got to stop them from those layups, John. They're just beating their defender to the basket and receiving the ball, or they have possession. And very high percentage shot. Jayhawks got to stop that. They let them climb back in the ball game a little bit.
Yes, it's back to single digits. 8-point lead for the Jayhawks. Now Freeland. This is the 3-point shot. Petty along the far side. Long pass over to Schaefer. Back to Petty. Petty pulls up for a three. Freeland with a rebound. Freeland loses the ball. Bruins. Varenhorst kicks it out to Gibson. High arcer off the front of the iron. Giddings controls. Travel. Amanda Parker offering some tips to Giddings. So wants her to continue that drive until she's stopped. Small little things a coach can see from the sidelines.
Yep. Amanda's first year, and
Yes.
I think she enjoys it. The kids enjoy playing, and they've got a good record. So
Quickly ahead to Williams. Williams using the glass. Shot doesn't go. Oh, a nice steal by Cerniglia. Good effort by Cerniglia. Keverly, baseline jumper. Good.
they needed that bucket. It's been a few minutes.
Yes, it has.
Got it back up to 10 points, 5:24.
They've been outscored 14-6 here in the second period.
Boy, John, you got those stats. You got any stat imaginable.
Now the Bruins. Drive by Gibson, uses the glass.
Good move. Kellogg's kind of waking up offensively here in the last 4 or 5 minutes.
Cerniglia, nice close shot on the baseline is good. She has 3 points here in the second period. She's playing well on both ends of the court. Petty. Gibson. Gibson grabs the rebound. Another opportunity for the Bruins.
You don't have to out-jump for a lot of rebounds. You just have to be in the right position and want the ball. And that time, Kellogg just had 3 opportunities and are going to have possession out of the basket for perhaps the 4th opportunity.
Both teams have only committed 1 foul here in the second period. 4:07 left. In the corner to Schaefer. Petty. Oh, there's an offensive foul on Gibson.
Good call, good call.
It's tough to sit there and take it, but she did, and it turns into a charge. How soft is that floor taking those charges, Gene? Not too soft.
I thought last time Giddings and a couple of them needed knee pads and elbow pads and what have you. They were on the floor as much as they were standing up.
Could use hockey gear.
Yes.
Hackbart leaves it for Freeland. Hackbart, baseline. Foul will be called on Kaminer, her second. Hackbart, good on the first free throw.
.341 here in the second period.
Hackbart splits the pair. Van Tilburg. Kaminer in the lane. Shot goes in and out. Works to get her own rebound. Jump ball as Giggity ripped it away from her.
Possession gives it to the Bruins. Kellogg.
Van Tilburg. She knocks it down.
Uncontested. You got to get on those people.
Talking to softball coach Ryan Chalk earlier before tonight's game, he said Van Tilburg is a All-American softball pitcher.
No kidding.
Yes. I'll lean her in by Varenhorst. Caverly. Offensive board by Cerniglia. Freeland open from the three-point line. She's deadly.
How many of that for Miss Freeland?
That is 4 of them.
Good for her. 5'6" freshman out of Kent City, Michigan.
Ball tipped away by Hackbart, but saved by Petty. Kaminer. Van Tilburg. Back out to Kaminer, and Kaminer drains a three.
Uncontested, boys. She didn't have a defender within 4 or 5 feet from her, John. You can't let it. You got to get up tight on those people, not give them those open shots.
2:10 left first half. Jayhawks by 10, 42-32. Sean Hunter and Gene Young back here at Bartels Roy Gymnasium. Gene, the Jayhawk offense, the women's basketball team, is clicking on all cylinders tonight. They have 42 points. 2:10 left in the first half here. They're on pace to be close to the century mark. They only scored 63 points on Wednesday's game.
That's a good point. Well, of course, Freeland gal with 4 threes, 12 points.
They add up quick that way, don't they?
They're shooting well. They're making the free throws, and they're getting high percentage shots, too. Neither team is playing what you would consider tenacious defense.
Schaefer. Kaminer drives baseline. Uses the glass, goes nowhere. Caverly to Giddings. Giddings with a softball throw that is stolen along the near sideline.
Threw that with her weak arms. She's left-handed.
Ooh, through the hands of Cerniglia.
She wanted to shoot that before she gained possession of it, and it's a turnover. Could have resulted in an easy 2 points, John.
Pass down to the low post, putting up and in is Varenhorst. She now has double figures with 11 points.
And she's positions. It's pretty hard to stop her.
Yes, it is. You're right. Freeland is checked out there behind the arc. Schaefer called for her third foul here in the first half.
Only the 4th team foul. MCC has 1.
Hackbart. Giddings. Pass is tipped away and stolen by Kaminer. Kaminer, oh, a nice block right back by Hackbart. Giddings down low to Caverly. Caverly is hit there by Varenhorst, and Varenhorst will pick up her third foul.
Yeah, she's going to have to, official saying, hey, she made a clean block. And the official was politely listening to him, and then for him, you're going to get him out of there with 3 fouls.
Caverly good with the first free throw.
Official continues to let her know how he feels.
Kaylee sinks them both. Official discussion. Well, it looks like the conversations you were just talking about, Gene, have led to a technical foul on the coach on Kellogg.
He just gave the official another dirty look, and the boy got a scowl on his face. But
it probably is more than a dirty look that he got that technical for.
Well, it was a tough call because she reached in and
Right.
it's just hard to say she had all ball when there's a collision, and she's a big girl, and she knocked our Jayhawk girl right on the floor, and I think that's why the whistle was blown.
Muskegon ball. Giddings. Inbounds to Caverly. Oh, pass goes out of the reach of Freeland on the near side. It'll be Bruin ball. Shot clock is off with 29.7 seconds to go here in the first half. Kaminer. And Tilburg. Drive by Petty, using the glass, in and out. Nice rebound there by Cerniglia. Plenty of time, 10 seconds left. Drive by Hackbart.
Oh, nice
Puts
drive.
it up and in.
Very nice drive to the basket by the pride and joy of Tri-County.
And that'll do it. We're at halftime here at Bartell's Rotary Gymnasium. Our score is Muskegon 47 and Kellogg 34. You're watching Jayhawk basketball right here on MCC TV.
Coach Etzel of the Muskegon Community College girls team, and our second half is ready to roll. And our play-by-play announcer, the veteran, John Arter. John?
Well, thank you very much, Gene. The Jayhawks holding a 13-point lead as we start the second half. They have the possession of the ball. There's a steal by Kellogg. Petty along the far side being checked by Williams. Outside shot does not go. Giddings with the rebound. Gets control of it right to Williams. Ball is tipped out of bounds by Kellogg. Muskegon ball.
John had the chance. Leroy Hackney, I asked him about his decades. This is his 39th year of officiating. Isn't that amazing?
My goodness.
And gets up and down that court. Of course, it's always nice to have a three-person crew, which he does.
Everybody has their responsibility.
Yes.
So you're not running full court back and forth every time, but still, it's a good workout. And he still keeps up in his 39th year.
Yes, he does.
Petty, baseline shot, in and out. Nice offensive board. Putback doesn't go for Vandelberg.
Freeland leading the Jayhawks with 12 points. That is 4 threes. They shot 39% as a team, and there's a three for Giddings. Shooting very well. The team, Coach Etzel said, I'm very pleased with how we're shooting. Finally getting near that 40% mark. Most of the season been around 30.
Morgan Giddings has 3 trays herself tonight. Williams called for the travel.
Not all of it.
Petty. Pass down low. Van Tilburg cannot convert on a nice pass down in the post. Giddings keeping her eye down court. Sees Williams. A little spin move is good.
Just into the third period, they've hit 52 points, John. That's got to be a high for the year, very definitely.
Kaminer unable to convert. Williams leads the break down court. A little bit out of control. Kaminer. Williams. And she feels the three.
Boy, got a great bounce on that, John.
Yeah.
Great bounce.
Very friendly bounce. Kaminer, left-hand layup, rebounded by Matthews. Caverly, far wing is good.
Boy, they're just red hot. The coach says, hey, I'm taking a timeout. We got to do something, stop this offensive thrust.
Timeout, 7:05 left to go in the third period. Muskegon 57 and Kellogg 34. A 10-0 run to start the second half has fueled the Jayhawks to a 23-point lead here, less than 3 minutes into the third period.
Incredible shooting. Yeah. John, they're only, 10 points away from their high Wednesday night. And
Yes.
we've got 17 minutes more to play.
Right, they scored 63 points, so basically 6 points away from topping their mark from Wednesday night. Petty from the free throw line. Jayhawks set up their offense. Giddings. Freeland. Boy, is she hot from there.
Just great release. You can film that and use it as a clinic. She's got the little knee bent and how she releases it with that hand up high and follow through.
Ooh. Foul as Giddings hits the court. It's going to be on Kellogg, on Schaefer, number 4 on Aaron. Hackbart, 3-point attempt, tip back out to Hackbart. Giddings.
Somebody from the crowd said to Freeland, shoot it. She's about 30 feet away. Oh, nice basket.
Caverly with a nice bucket.
Right into traffic. She was hammered and still made the layup.
Long pass ahead, too far for Varenhorst.
Like everything is going the Jayhawks' way this period. We got 5:25 left. Not even halfway through it, and they're just red hot, John.
And a technical.
Yeah. That's on 15, and stood right by the official and mouthed off, and they're going to substitute for her, and I don't think the coach is happy with his player.
And the Jayhawks sharpshooter, Bailey Freeland, will be at the line shooting 2.
Boy, she's got a nice release.
That she does.
He just shoots it with a high degree of confidence.
She makes them both.
Good for her.
Now the Jayhawks will get the ball.
I'm sure the people of Kent City are proud of her.
Hackbart. Foul beyond Stevens. Jayhawk ball. Caverly. Hackbart. Giddings. Ooh, pass through the hands of Caverly. And Van Tillenberg gets the ball, and ball is turned over on the near side. Jayhawk ball.
4:44, 64-36. Really spread the margin. They closed it to what, about 6 or 7 in the first half, John,
Yes.
even late, and then all of a sudden, what an outpour of points here in the third period.
Jayhawks had a 13-point lead at half, and it's really ballooned. It's about 28 now. Pass in down in the post. Kicks it back out. Hackenberg, 3-point shot, in and out. Battle for the ball, won by McGann. Now Freeland spots up a tray off the back of the iron. Ooh, right down underneath. A fortuitous bounce, and there to pick it up, put it in was McKinnon.
Good hustle. Off the bench, McKinnon out of Jenison High School.
2 and 3 offensive opportunities on that trip down court. Foul will be on McKinnon. Kaminer at the line, shooting 2. Makes good on the first. Kaminer makes both. Hackenberg fouled on the baseline.
John Kellogg Bruins had 34 points at half. They've only scored 4 points, and we're under 4 minutes here in the third period. And meanwhile,
Jayhawks have scored 19.
19-4 is the scoring here in the third period. As John so eloquently said earlier, that we are no longer in 2 20-minute halves. We're in 4 10-minute quarters. They've eliminated the 1-1.
Hackbart makes them both. She's now in double figures with 10 points. Petty. Hackbart rebounds for the Jayhawks. McGann cannot control the ball. Jayhawk turnover. Kaminer. Checked by Freeland. Barenhorst. Petty. Cerniglia up with the rebound, leaves it for Freeland. Freeland spots up for a 3 off the iron. Offensive board there by McKinnon.
Started again.
Hackbart. In and out. Offensive board by Cerniglia. Battle for the ball. Kicked over to McKinnon, and McKinnon converts.
Kind of rolled the ball to her. Probably assist on that play, John. Maybe.
You might be right. Kaminer. Little bounce pass down low, and putting it up and in is Van Tilburg. Hackbart double teamed on the far side. Top of the key, Cerniglia. In and out. Barenhorst. Van Tilburg. Stevens loses the ball. Hackbart quickly down court. Too hard off the glass. And we have a whistle.
They rolled on her ankle. I hope she's okay.
Fouls on Petty. Cerniglia. Good on the first free throw. Francesca makes them both.
Excellent free throw shooting tonight
Yes.
by the Jayhawks. They're hot from the field and the charity stripe.
Blocking foul on the Jayhawks. Cerniglia. Her first.
You know, I thought when you said they got a chance to hit the century mark, what's John talking about? But they've got 72 points with 1:40 to play here in the third period.
Yes, they do. Ball is taken away by Varen Horse. Bounce pass is kicked by Giddings. It'll still be Bruin ball. Stevens. 3-point shot. Schaefer. McGahn. Bounce pass. Todd off the bottom of the rim. Fahrenhorst. Ball's knocked away by Giddings and stolen by McGahn. Muskegon wants a timeout. 41 seconds left here in this third period. Jayhawks with a 72-45 lead over Kellogg. Jayhawks inbound near side. Cerniglia. McGann, high archer. Tip back in by Todd. Jayhawks regain control. Now Todd. McGann, reverse layup and is fouled.
I think she wanted to go reverse that and dunk it, don't you think so?
Yeah, you may have been right. That may have been the plan, but a defensive foul stopped it from the dunk.
They keep Jayhawk people just keep making their free throws. Very exceptional.
Again, makes both free throws.
We're down to 15 seconds, John, and they have 74 points, the Jayhawks do.
Ball stolen away. Van Horst, shot doesn't go. Go to the line to shoot two as Todd commits her third foul. Derica makes good on the first free throw. She makes them both. It's the second technical foul on the coach. Is that ejection?
I thought it is.
Unless the first one was on the bench, I think.
Was the first one on the coach too?
I think Leroy's going to ask him to leave.
Yep, and it is a long walk back to Battle Creek. Oh my goodness. Because the bus won't leave for a while yet.
No. And you know what? He's going to take all his time. Maybe they won't. He's going to leave. He's getting last words in. He's getting his jacket, suitcase. He's heading out.
What's that? Muskegon Heights cheer? Get your hat and your coat and leave.
He'll be hanging out on the bus.
Yep.
Look at him. He's being a hot dog. Look at. That's why we have assistant coaches, John Arner.
That's right. That's right.
The assistant coach is up and working that's the coach.
So McGann at the line, shooting two. Makes the first. and makes them both.
Sam McGann, Oak Ridge High School.
6.5 seconds left in the period. Jayhawk ball. Giddings quickly down court. Hackbart, three-point shot doesn't go out of bounds. The buzzer goes off, and we're at the end of 3 periods. Jayhawks leading Kellogg 76-47. We'll be right back. Start of the 4th and final period. The Bruins will inbound the ball on the near side. They trail 76-47 here in the first game of 2 at Bartels Roadie. Now Schaefer over to Gibson. Gibson, ball knocked out of her hands. Battle for the ball. Jayhawk ball. Somebody may have had a foot touching out of bounds, and Williams. Giddings. Cerniglia called for the offensive foul.
Kind of a moving screen. Officials really watch that carefully when you shuffle your feet to block out the defender.
Pass down low. Petty cannot convert but draws the foul, which will be on Williams, her second. Petty makes the first free throw. And misses the second. Again gets the rebound. Todd, her shot is partially blocked. Todd gets the loose ball. Cerniglia loses the ball. A little bit of traffic under the Jayhawk basket. Oh, there's a leaner in there by Schaefer. Jayhawk ball.
Might have been close to an offensive foul.
Pretty close. But I'm not sure if she hit the floor hard enough. To call a foul? Huh?
No, nothing.
No foul.
Ball. The trainers were up and rushing to the court, but they were not needed.
They said no hemoglobin, so no foul.
No foul.
Giddings. Again. Giddings, far wing, little bounce pass into Todd. Todd, Cerniglia. She knocks it down. Schaefer.
I tell you, it's a good sign, John. Still plenty of season left, and Amanda, and I mentioned the assistant coach, Mr. Etzel, at halftime, developing more of a bench. And I know a couple of these girls haven't played a lot, and they're playing more time. And, you know, they're shooting well, they're hustling and playing hard, and that's a good sign to be able to go 8-9 deep, and that's what she's established the last 2 games.
Williams. Kaminer called for the foul, number 3 on Ashton. Todd, top of the key, a high arcer is good for 2.
I can't believe everybody on this team is making threes, John.
Everybody scored on the team.
I know. 80 points with almost 8 minutes to play, 7:52.
Ooh, a high arcer off the top of the backboard, rebounded by Todd. Ball knocked out of bounds, still Muskegon ball, 24 on the shot clock. Williams will let the Jayhawks set up their offense. Little left-hand layup doesn't go. She gets her own rebound. Reverse doesn't go. She's down deep with the post players. Now gives it off to Giddings. Ball knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Kellogg.
$7-19.
Giddings off the iron. Kaminer. Layup is up and in, and she's fouled. Freeland commits the foul. That's her first. Ball's tipped around. Giddings gets control of the ball. Williams. Now Freeland on the near wing. 6 on the shot clock. Cerniglia. Giddings off the iron. Rebound by Petty. Kaminer. Nice job by Todd to step in the passing lane, get that steal.
Morgan get a little breath here. They've been fast-paced. 6 down to 6:08. Giddings to Williams.
Freeland passes on the tray as a defender comes in to close that gap, and there's a 3 by Williams.
I can't believe they're out-court shooting. This is really incredible. Amanda Parker a chance to use a lot of her bench with this tremendous lead.
Cerniglia called for her 3rd foul. 4th on the Jayhawks here in the 4th period.
Jayhawks are at Glen Oaks next Wednesday, and then the 20th, 23rd, and 25th. 3 home games. We'll mention that the Lansing men's team is ranked #1 in the nation, so that'll be
a challenge for Coach Dave Schlump and staff.
Yes, yes. Hopefully he'll have everybody back and healthy.
Rolanda splits the pair. Hackbart. Freeland. Oh, Todd, a little too hard. Offensive board by McKinnon. McKinnon is fouled. Gibson called for her 4th foul.
Missed free throw, very unusual.
McKinnon makes the 2nd free throw.
Down to 5:25.
Kaminer. Schaefer. Varenhorst is fouled. Todd commits her 4th foul. Fahrenhorst misses the first free throw. Misses them both. Todd's rebound to Freeland. Extra pass goes out of bounds by the Jayhawks. It's a turnover.
7 Jayhawk turnovers in the first half, which is really, you could be happy with that. And I don't think they've had many in the second half. We'll have to see that, excuse me, final stat sheet. But they not only shot well, they've handled the ball well. They made free throws. It's been just about the best game you can hope for from these talented young ladies.
Todd in the post. Ball nearly taken away. Goes off. A Bruin Jayhawk ball still. Freeland. Too close to defense there with Kaminer as she commits her 4th foul. Trying to defend Freeland. Freeland will go to the line to shoot 2. No, check that. They'll take it out as that's the team's 4th foul, not the 5th. Todd. Bounce pass into McKinnon. And McKinnon is fouled.
We'll have to see what they flash up for 34 if that's what they call. Whoops.
That's number 4.
Okay, that's what I thought.
She becomes the 3rd player with 4 fouls. Check that. That's 4 players with 4 fouls on the Bruins. McKinnon misses the first. And makes the second.
McKinnon not getting a lot of playing time so far this season. She's getting some points, isn't she?
She has 6 points for the game.
Good for her.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Ball's tipped by Freeland, but maintained by Schaefer. Van Tilburg is fouled. And that is on Todd. That'll be number 5 on Brittany. And she'll finish with 5 points.
Todd played hard. She's a big presence
Yes.
in there. And boy, if we had to pick a player of the game, John, who do you pick? This whole team.
There's quite a few. There's multiple players that had a good game tonight.
Yeah.
Van Tilburg, good on the first free throw.
And since they get a new car, we can't give 4 or 5 cars away.
We can give a front wheel to one, a steering wheel to somebody else.
Glue to the other one to put it together. Those plastic models are getting expensive.
Van Tilburg sinks both free throws. Freeland trying to get the ball down into Cerniglia along the baseline. Reverse layup. In and out. Fahrenhorst with a rebound for the Bruins. We'll give a goal, and the ball is stolen by Hackenberg. Again, a little bounce pass back to Cerniglia. Nice play by Cerniglia. She let that defender go right on by Jean and then put a little one-hander off the glass. Gibson, 3-point shot. Cerniglia rebounds. Cross-court pass. There's Hackenberg, leans in, gets the bucket and the foul. Kaminer, number 5, she'll finish with 7 points. Off the iron. Baron Horse ball's tipped by McKinnon. It'll be Bruin ball. Schaefer along the near side. Van Tilburg back to Schaefer. Ball may go over and back. It doesn't. Before it does, it's picked up by Hackenberg, and Hackenberg is hacked by Schaefer.
Pretty obvious foul, and got to be real careful.
Yes.
They're running full speed and kind of reach in there and throw them off balance. That they don't take a hard fall. You can get a lot of injury from that type of foul.
Aaron Schaefer fouls out. 3 points for the evening. Hackbart makes good on the first free throw.
Well, we need some free throws and a couple threes to get to that century mark, but it's still a huge production out of these young ladies.
And she makes them both. 14 points for Kelsey. Gibson. Little spin move. Van Tilburg. Gibson saves it from going out. Pass down low, a little too far for Varenhorst. It's a turnover. Quickly ahead. McGann. McGann, it's a three.
What a nice three. John, I'd like to see what they're shooting from three. I think they're shooting a higher percentage from three than they are from two.
There's a steal in the backcourt. Hackbart with a nice steal. All right, McGann again tries to put up a three. Shot does not go. There's the board by Varenhorst.
2 minutes to play.
Hackbart. Cerneglia. She's in double figures with 11 now.
Everybody's having fun. Everybody's having fun.
Minute 39 left. McGann spots up for a three. Varenhorst will bring the ball down court for the Bruins. Minute 27 to go.
The Hawks need a couple more possessions.
Ball's tipped away. Jayhawks race after it, and Freeland is fouled from behind. That foul is on Petty. That's number 3 on Chiara.
Who was the young lady you cited earlier that was an All-American softball pitcher?
Holly Van Tilburg. She's number 23 out there. She's a freshman going in, All-American.
Out of Paul Paul. Even at this level, John, it's kind of rare to see a two-sport player. These young kids specializing in one sport too early. They need to play more. Too many advantages.
Freeland with 19 points tonight. Van Tilburg. Stevens over to Petty.
Well,
Ball kicked out. Saved there along the near side by Freeland.
look at their grinning. Who's going to take the shot? A made basket gives them 100 points.
Now Freeland. McGann. Pass down low.
Oh,
And there it is. Cerniglia gets the bucket. And the Jayhawks hit the century mark.
Very unusual. And the women's game anymore, John. And what they score Wednesday night?
63 points.
63.
And it looks like Petty will just dribble the ball out to finish off the last 9 or 10 seconds. And that'll do it. Jayhawks winning the game. Final score, Muskegon 100 and Kellogg 55. The Jayhawks improved to 2-1 in conference play, 12-4 overall, while the Bruins dropped to 1-1 conference play and 4-7 overall. What a well-played game on both ends, Gene, by the Jayhawks, by the whole team.
Certainly. Good game, Coach.